get a big old smoky burnout.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. My name is Mike and today we have some very exciting news just like you saw on the thumbnail. The 2020 C8 Corvette is the first mid-engine supercar to have burnout mode. So this is pretty neat stuff because MotorTrend is testing the car, as many of you already know, and they've shown us launch mode, and everybody out there has shown us launch mode, but no one until MotorTrend just recently has told us about this or showed us this. But we are getting a very nice treat here to be able to see and learn about the new 2020 C8 Corvette's burnout mode. Now, let's think about this for a second. If you take a look at all of the other mid-engine supercars, they all have dual clutches for the most part. Some of them have single clutches, but for the most part they have dual clutches. And when you see them at the drag strip, and I'll show you a clip here, you will be able to see that when they try and do a burnout, there's not really much that happens. They might spin the tires a tiny little bit, probably not even an eighth of a revolution, and that's about the best they can do to warm their tires up before they do a drag race. So Chevrolet thought all of this through and came up with something really clever. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to take the sound away from this video because it's got some music in it that's probably going to be a copyright infringement, but I just want to show you exactly the 3 easy ways to get this smoky burnout. So you have to take it over into race mode like you used to have to do in the C7, and you double tap the traction control button and that sets it up for launch control. Then you actually pull in both paddle shifters and then you place your foot on the brake and your foot on the gas, you floor it, and then you let go of the paddle shifters, and that allows the tires to spin big time. And you're not going to get the big smoky burnout that a manual transmission or even a automatic transmission where you power brake. You're not going to get those types of burnouts, but you will get a few revolutions of tire spin off of this burnout. So I think this is really awesome. Please let me know in the comment section below what you think about this new ability for the C8 to do. It's really neat that we're finding out new things as we go after the reveal, and it's really cool that Chevy thought of this and put something in the C8 that no other mid-engine supercar has. And I personally want to thank Scott Evans at MotorTrend for taking the time to upload these videos and show us all exactly how this brand new C8 works. Thank you so much, Scott. We really appreciate you, and I'm so happy that you're doing this for us. I'm so happy that GM is giving you this car to be able to show us everything that it's capable of. So guys and gals, do me a favor and leave me a comment down in the comment section below, letting me know what you think about this new burnout mode, and if you think it's really cool. If you like it, great. If you don't, let me know why you don't. But I think it's pretty cool. So leave me a comment and let me know. So that's the first thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. And then I wanted to bring up something that a few other people have already talked about, and that is the hybrids that have been seen out in the wild, and then also the convertible Spider that's coming out October 2nd. So let's go ahead and jump into the hybrid at this point and go from there. Now, this car was spotted in Colorado on Mount Evans, which is just west of Denver. I've actually been up this road. I've been on top of Mount Evans. It's the highest road in the United States, highest paved road in the United States, I should say. And so it sounds to me like they are doing some high altitude testing with the hybrid. Now, they've already done high altitude testing with the normal combustion engine. C8, and actually those have been spotted all throughout Vale and Breckenridge and areas like that. But this, as you can see from the pictures, has got to be a hybrid. They have the electrical sticking out of the hood where you could possibly plug these cars in. Obviously, the production models that we will get are not going to have these crazy electrical cords sticking out of the hood. But for convenience factors, this is how the C8 hybrid mules look. And so it's kind of cool to see them being tested. Now these, as you can see, do not have wide bodies on them, so it's a little confusing. I think what they're doing right now is trying to confuse us, but they're also not going to get out in the wild with a Z06, ZR1, or Zora type body style to test out the hybrid capabilities and the hybrid technology. So it makes sense that these just look like normal C8 base model Stingrays with hybrid technology. Now the question that I have though, and I know many of you will have, is what kind of power are these producing? Are they truly going to make a hybrid for multiple versions? Or are they only going to make a hybrid for one or two versions that both produce super high horsepower? Like I talked about in my last video about the C8 Zora. And if you look at the top right of the screen right now, you can click on that video and watch it. But back to this car, I'm just wondering if this is a LT2 engine with a hybrid motor up front, or if this is an LT5 or an LT7 engine with the hybrid motor up front. Now the third bit of information that I wanted to talk about has actually been known for quite a while, that there is going to be a Spider C8, but there are more and more bits of information coming out about this car, and just recently they actually scheduled a reveal date for it, which is scheduled to be October 2nd. So I'm just going to let you know right now, I personally do not like convertibles, so this isn't like a big deal to me, but it definitely is a big deal to a lot of people out there that have been waiting for the Spider to come out. I will have to say that it does look really nice as a convertible, but you're almost going to get the exact same look just from taking your targa top off. And there is a major thing that I don't like about the convertible. You let me know in the comment section below if you agree with this or not, but I really don't like it that the engine is 100% covered on this mid-engine car. I've always loved it ever since the Ferrari 360 Modena came out back, I don't know, early 2000s. When they made the engine cover completely see-through so that you could see that beautiful Ferrari engine, I've always loved that. And now that the C8 has that exact same type of look, it's very disappointing that the convertible does not have the same look. So that's the only thing that I really don't like about it, besides the fact that it's convertible. Other than that, I think the car looks absolutely gorgeous. So that's it, guys. That's really going to do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, what I would like for you guys to do is leave a comment in the comment section below, letting me know what you think about the hybrids. Let me know what you think about the look of the new convertible, and if you're interested in buying one. And then let me know what you think and how you feel now that you know that the C8 is being tested out there by someone other than GM. So again, that's it. I hope each and every one of you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. If you have not joined this Brink of Speed community, make sure you smash that red subscribe and bell notification so that you're notified when my new content comes out. And I hope to see each and every one of you out on the road.